Hey guys, welcome to my video. Today we're going to review the Marvel Legends series, Secret Wars Retro Carded Captain America. And yes, I'm not dead. I'm just wanted to take a break and I've been sick. So, on the front of the box, we have that classic Secret Wars card art from the actual Mattel line. And we have the figure in the classic bubble card, just like how it was in the 80s. And on the back of the box, we have a bio of Captain America and callouts of all the different figures that come in this wave. And we get instructions on how to change the card on the actual lenticular shield. Here's the figure out of the box, and here's everything that it comes with. So first up, it comes with an angry head. And for hands, it comes with a pointing hand, a saluting hand, and 2 gripping hands for both shields. And speaking of a shield, it comes with a really nice shield with a bunch of broken detailing, which is pretty cool, but I kind of wished I just had a normal shield. And it has these 2 other pieces to the shield that I'm definitely going to lose. And it comes with that goofy Secret Wars shield that the original Mattel figures came with. So just like the original toy line, the lenticular shield cards are actually easily removable, and you can swap it out for the 40 years one. So the figure is basically the 20 years Marvel Legend Captain America, which is basically just the 80 years, both new heads. And the only real difference is the color scheme. Head sculpt on this figure is really well done. I'm so glad to see smiling heads on characters, because most of the time with Marvel Legends, they're always going to have an angry head. So I love just seeing that personality, especially when it comes to a character like Steve Rogers. Also like the chainmail design. I know this is from the 80 years one, which is a really nice torso. I just wish that they had a newer body, because this figure has no shoulder articulation. Something that's a little annoying is that his shoulders are a little bit more green than his torso. And you're probably wondering why the stripes look off. The reason why is usually it's red, white, red. This one, it's white, red, white. And the reason why is because in the original Secret Wars toy line, the Captain America figure actually had a white bottom torso with 2 red lines painted on it. So I'm glad that they actually incorporated that design feature. Also, I feel like his belt buckle is really big. I think this is a reuse from the Hobgoblin figure. Also like the orangish red throughout the figure. And here's the figure with the saluting hand. And I really like this hand. I mean, you can't have a Captain America figure without giving him a saluting hand. And here's the figure with the pointing hand, which is another great hand. Here's the figure with the lenticular Secret Wars shield, which reveals his identity, because everybody needs to know his identity, I guess. That'd be really weird for characters like Spider-Man. You know, their whole point is they have a secret identity, and then they just carry around this giant shield that completely reveals my identity. Yeah, nice one, guys. I wonder who came up with that idea. The shield can also plug into Captain America's back. And here's the Secret Wars 40 years one, which I actually like a lot better. And here's the figure with the broken shield. Yeah, he looks a bit confused. How does an indestructible shield break? Huh, I guess that's how. This is a really cool accessory. It just feels weird because I don't know any instances where I would ever pose Captain America with a broken shield, because the whole point of the shield is that it's super indestructible. And also plug this to the back. Also, I'm really just trying to wonder what these hands are for. They don't fit perfectly when you plug the Captain America shield in like this. Now we get into the main reason why I bought this figure. So I didn't just buy this figure because I needed a Captain America. The big reason was because of the video game Captain America and the Avengers, which as of now I have Iron Man, Vision, and Captain America. So all I need now is to get the Hawkeye pack. And then after that, I will have all of the Captain America, the Avengers. And here are all my Marvel Legends of characters that showed up in the actual Secret Wars. I know that some of these aren't really perfect. The Cyclops that I have is actually the X-Factor one, and the Wolverine over here is more of the classic one. But the actual Secret Wars Wolverine is coming in the mail. And if you want to see that video, please consider subscribing. I do also have Hobgoblin and Iceman, if you're going to count characters that actually showed up in the Secret Wars toy line and not in the actual comic books. Oh. And here's Iron Man, Captain America. And here's the Steve Ditko Iron Man, since that was what Tony wore when he first encountered Captain America. And here's Captain America next to Bucky Cap, which I just realized that this really stoic head just doesn't look right. Also, when I reviewed this figure, the Bucky Cap, I said that the shield was bad. And yeah, it still sucks, but since the red is so saturated on this Captain America, it actually works a little better. I still prefer the cracked shield colors over this really awful marbleized one, but it does look a lot better on this Captain America. Now I know I like the colors so much. It's literally the colors on the original Toy Biz one. And here's him next to the Hasbro Secret Wars figure. Here's a theory for you. Can Juggernaut break Captain America's shield? Also, can Captain America break Juggernaut's helmet? So, my overall thoughts on the figure. I am so glad that this toy line came out because it re-released a lot of hard figures to find. And this is one of them. I honestly think that this 80 years body is a really good Captain America body. I would like to see a more posable one, kind of like what they do with the Astonishing X-Men Wolverine, because the posability is definitely primitive to what most posabilities are nowadays. The head sculpts are really nice, especially the smiling head. I think the colors are really nice. I kind of like how they're a bit saturated. But in the original Secret Wars toy line, they were a bit more richer. And I really like the stripes that they painted on it. I like how they're off, just like on the actual toy line. The shield is really cool and having the whole cracked thing. It's just that I really wanted a classic Captain America shield. And I feel like those extra pieces, they feel meaningless because it just feels like something I'm going to lose. I really like that this figure comes with a bunch of alternate hands. That's really nice to see with Marvel Legends. I mean, sometimes in McFarlane we don't see any. And even though the lenticular shield is goofy, I still really like it. And I'm glad that the figure came with that. It was a goofy idea back then, but it's also that fun toyetic thing that we have lost over the years. So it's really fun that they incorporated that into this toy line. I think overall I will give this figure an 8. It is a really solid figure, really good accessories, really good toy line, and I hope to not only get more from the wave, but also hope that there's going to be more series, especially because I really want an Electro. So, thank you all for watching. Leave a like on the video if you like it. And if you'd like to see the Wolverine video, please consider subscribing, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
The Avengers!